Hello, I'm not on mute, am I? Hello. You all right, everyone? Welcome back to Cookie and Hayden's. I'm Carboot Chris, and this is our lunch hour live. I'm just going to have a sip of root beer to get us going. I know how you all love a bit of root beer. Anyway, let's not go there. I've had loads on Instagram and stuff about it. Welcome. Today, we're just going to chit-chat about reselling, but also the main topic, which I'll only touch on for a bit of a history lesson, although I'm not a teacher and I don't know much about history. I didn't like it much at school. But we'll try and answer the question. Is reselling the true oldest profession that our earth has ever known? We'll try and answer that question in a bit. Anyway, in the meantime, while you're pondering life's mysteries, let's see who we got in. Uncle Albert's here. Welcome. Tea Cakes. Tea Cakes is just packing samples and listening 4,000 done, 3,500 to go. Listing, I assume. Fluffy Muffins got hot cross muffins for lunch. Alvin, hello. Oh, guys, literally 10 minutes before I went live, this arrived on the doorstep. And it's from you guys, because it says Master Chris on it. So, do you want me to open this live, or do you want me to just open it private? Let me know. Thought I'd save it for a few minutes, just in case. Hi, Phil. Welcome. Rachel's here, working and listening as usual. There's Lindsay and Alvin. M's Den, hi guys. AMPR. Movie chats. The Monkey Thrifter, welcome. Lin Jefferies. Good afternoon to you. Loud and clear, thank you. Thanks for doing it in capitals as well, just to make sure that I read it and hear it. Talia's there. Hi, Talia. Love root beer. Love it. Oh, got a proper taste for it these days. Just reminds me of being away on holiday, and I just love it. Let's have the tap peddlers here. Afternoon tap floggers. Well, is it though? Is it? I think there's an argument. To be had later on this one. Only cool stuff. Z, welcome. Flipping L's. Oh, Flipping L. I've just gone up the chat by accident. Flipping L's here. Welcome to you. Tap Peddler says, got up early today. 12 items listed before that. Bloody hell. That's good going. Packing sent out before 11:30. Backlisted now. I'm watching informative YouTube video and getting some history in there as well, hopefully. From somebody who knows nothing about history. Absolutely useless. Hated history. Didn't interest me at all. Hi, Ryan. Open it. Oh, Fluffy Muffin says open. Lindsay and Alvin says open it. Okay, I'll get to the bottom of the chat and then I'll open it. Shabba's here. Hi, Shabba, with Chris Tyler as well. Little Steve is here, getting ready for the big movie chats meet up tomorrow. I think that's everybody, really. We've got 39 people in. Ivy Julie, welcome. Hawker was the original reseller from Rags and Bone Collects. Haggis, midwifery is the oldest profession. People had to be born to be. Yes, yeah, maybe. But how did the first people on Earth get born? Let's not even go there. Let's not even start that conversation. Lana's finally caught a lunchtime live. Selling your body was a thing before selling builder pairs. Yeah, but you have to think of. We'll go to it in a minute, but you have to think of reselling as being in different forms over the years. So it's not. It didn't start off like being called reselling. It started off being called other things. So we'll go there in a bit. But I'm going to open this package in a sec. Cheers for that, Derek. This is going to be very informative. Trust me. Since you, thank you. Reseller's blueprint. And I think I'm at the bottom now. Olivia, why aren't you on the way? Big Steve's going to bed. Grain was one of the oldest currencies. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't read that, but that's very interesting. I guess it makes sense before actual currency. People traded things, though, didn't they? Before currency, they traded products and they traded services. And that is an early form of reselling, in my opinion. Yeah, not on a Monday, Peter. Never on a Monday at lunchtime. That'd be ridiculous. Also, just a reminder to everyone, I'm fluffing for anything vintage Amanda, who's on at 2:00 today. So when you're done here, which we will be done by the hour, you can all scoot off to Amanda's channel. Possibly haggis. Yeah, there's an argument for that as well. Right, I'm opening this up. I can't wait any longer. This has come from Lindsay and Alvin, the dumpster divers. And I'm going to see what it is. I've got no idea. Do I have to read this? It says, Master Chris, open this. So do you want me to read this? Oh! Straight away, I like the look of this. Wow. Oh, nice. We've got some Jurassic Park and the Lost World. We've got a box set. That's nice. That's going to go on my shelf here, guys. VHS box set. Very nice. Thank you. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm going to make room on there because I've got V, the series. I've got Dogtanian, Neverending Story, Quantum Leap, all on VHS. So that will be perfect. Thank you so much. And what is this? This is a DVD set. Oh, it's the same. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World DVD set. I have these already, guys, but I don't think I have them in this box set. So a slightly different one. Well, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Now, do I need to read? Is this a note? Oh yes, you can read it, Chris. Right. You've taped it, so I'm going to probably rip it in half. Very nice of you to think of me and send me that. I can't get it out. I'm supposed to get that out. I've bloody taped it to the thing. Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did. It's a little card. I'll read it out. I'll read it to myself first in case there's anything naughty in here. No, that's very nice of you. Just says to Master Chris, we thought we would send you this as we know it's something you would enjoy and we know it's something you would like. Thank you as always for your help and support. Oh, that's very kind of you. That's very nice. I'm going to put that card up there with some of the other fan mail. Thank you so much. That's really great. I'm going to put those up there. Lovely. I take it they came out of a bin. You don't have to answer that, and it doesn't matter. I hope it did, because I'd be really chuffed if it did. Let's see what else we've got here. Fluffing, yes. It's always nice to get stuff in the post, isn't it? Oh, Tap Peddler had a Vero today. Arduino circuit board. Oh, crikey. What happened, Derek? Did you just have to take it down, or hopefully it's nothing more than that? It's Guess the Age quiz day on Amanda's channel today, okay? Classic vids, yeah, absolutely classic. Joe, did I say Joe versus a volcano as well? That's on there as well. I'm kind of pulling together a small collection of VHS of things that I used to watch when I was a kid. 20th anniversary at work for Shabba, bloody hell. Oh, Reseller Blueprint got 500 plus VHS pickup. Oh, the problem with VHS is there's so few these days, unless it's like horror or vintage kids TV. You end up getting stuck with it. So I hope you get some good stuff and you haven't got stuff that you're going to end up being stuck with. Yeah, thank you so much. It's really kind of you. Mate, Lindsay and Alvin's packaging puts yours. Don't think so. You get free papers with mine. Yes. Dumpster. Nice one. Just a warning, they took it down, sold 2 on auctions, 1 unpaid, got the Vero, the other hasn't yet, but I dispatched it. Talia said I had to lug a bookshelf upstairs. Wasn't fun. Well, sometimes you got to do these things, haven't you? Monkey Thrifter picked up an Ivor the Engine VHS today from the car boot. Big Steve is going up to 22 years at work. Yeah, and I tend to agree with little Steve that attending is a stretch. Blimey. Anyway, there you go. How's everyone doing on the old reselling front? Oh. 3 straight days around 15 years ago I slept there. Bloody hell, Shabba. That's a bit mental. Reseller Blueprint. I've got about 1,500. Oh, crikey. 1,500 VHS. They sell about 1 a day on average. Horror is the best genre. I have all sorts. Manga, horror. Sold a Ben Affleck rom-com for 40 the other day. Who knew? Yeah. There is money in VHS. I've sold a few. Big box stuff, but only certain things. Horror, kids stuff. Not Disney, unless it's something really special. That's kind of what I've found. But standard movies on a normal size VHS, not a big box, I've always found it to be a bit of a waste of time. But who knows, maybe they're coming back and everyone's going to want them again. Tap Peddler said they've been listing like mad all week, up early and about 10 to 15 a day from the death pile, seeing good results. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I've not had the best week of listing this week, and it's kind of showing in sales. I've slacked off a bit this week, but I'm going to get back on it. Hi, Tam and Bell. Have to be big box to make the real money. I would say, unless it's something unusual, or horror's always unusual. Horror's good, isn't it? Jack says I found a new contact for gaming yesterday. Spent 1K with him, and he's quitting eBay, clearing out his sheds and loft. Got another load lined up. Oh, very nice. That sounds like a cracking deal. Belle really wants a lot of VHS delivered for Chris to sell. Phil said a bolo came to my light in my niche last night. Realised I had 11 of them in my death pile. Listed them all in 10 minutes flat, selling nicely. One more just sold while typing this. Excellent. Left-handed's in. You lost your mojo. Not really. We just had a lot on at the minute. Keep getting stuff from solicitors. Fill this in, fill that in. Ins and outs of a duck's arse. Mortgage people wanting to know everything. That it's just been ridiculous. Just unbelievable. I don't envy anybody having to try and get a mortgage at the moment, because all we're doing is switching our current mortgage, to a new house, and you won't believe it. I've never known anything like it. With all the times I've applied for mortgages, it's never been like this. Never. And it's not really the issue about me being self-employed. Nothing to do with that. They're just picking holes in everything. It's like they don't want you to stay. Do VHS have a different format in the UK than US? Yeah, we're PAL and you're NTSC. If you try and play one of your VHSs over here on Cloud, it'll be black and white, unless you've got like multi-adapters and stuff, or multiplayers. Afternoon, Darren. Yeah, it's taken over a bit, Rachel. It's kind of, it's exhausting, mentally draining, and then stressful as well, because you got stuff to worry about, haven't you? Trying not to worry about it. I'm trying to just take each step as it comes and deal with it. It's not nice. This particular time, they've asked us so much more stuff, and they're actually lending us less money this time, based on interest rates and cost of living gone up from 16 months ago. And we've had to jump through a lot more hoops just to move our mortgage. We're not even starting from scratch, but you wouldn't believe it. Don't envy anybody doing this right now. Don't lie. Kind of becoming your... No, I don't ever want it to be my thing. Yeah, some can. Yeah, some can. Sometimes you get a little switch, don't you, at the back, that switches it over. Hey, now then. Behave. Oh, Peter's dog has got an ear infection. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. Hope they're better soon. Ivy's relocated back to North Wales. Oh, we might see you up there. Whereabouts are you, Ivy? What town you in? Or where are you near to? Let me just grab something. Now, somebody, I can't remember who it was, so I apologise in advance, but when we went to that tabletop sale at the church, someone made a comment and said I should have picked these up. These things. I don't know if it was anyone in the chat now. I can't remember the name. They're like little book things that open up. I need to check them thoroughly, though. Like little... Whoa! Like little 3D book things. So they said I should have got these because I picked them up, asked the price, and then carried on. I didn't bother picking them up. But the same church has a little tabletop sale every Friday. So I thought to myself, I might pop along today and see if these have sold yet. Like, they obviously didn't sell last week, so they just appeared at the tabletop today. So I thought I'll have those, and they gave them me for £1 each. And I think they're going to be worth a bit. I've not had time to check them out yet, but I think they're going to be worth a little bit. So, whoa, they've all oh, blooming heck. It's all come out everywhere. So, I thought I'd grab them, seeing as I was told off for not getting them last time. Hi, Mark. Welcome. Mark, that's a very, very wide question. Can you tell me how I get more sales? Buy better stuff. Sell things cheaper. Make sure all your item specifics and your title and your photos are all correct and all good quality. Lots of keywords. It's such a wide question to answer. If you want, Mark, message me on Instagram. I'll have a look at you. I'm no expert. I'm no better than anybody else. I'll just say that right now. It ain't no better than anybody else. But Mark, if you want me to have a look at your eBay store, I'll happily have a look at it and give you some pointers if you want. Belle says she's gutted you didn't pick up the big gold bunny. You know what? I was gonna buy it. She only wanted £5 for it. She was like, make me an offer. Oh, you can have it for £5. But it had been broken and repaired, and I just thought, nah, I don't. It was visible as well. It wasn't like an invisible repair. It's like one of its ears had been stuck back on with glue or something. So otherwise, I probably would have got it because it was interesting. Snowdonia, edge of Pennell. Let me have a look at where that is. Oh, I've just had an offer on something. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Hang fire. Right, where is Pennell? Let me have a look. Okay. Let me zoom out. Is that classed as North Wales? It's kind of like northeast. It's like West Wales, isn't it? It's kind of West Wales, really. Yeah. Is it quite rural? It looks very rural down there. It's quite close to the coast. Bet that's nice around there. Nice views. Nice walks. List source, repeat, and sales will come. Go off sold prices and not listed prices. Research. Yeah, it was. It was an interesting thing. Yeah, it was damaged, unfortunately. Okay, let's talk about the history of reselling. And I'm not a historian, so you guys help me on this if you want. I was thinking the other day, I thought, it was mentioned in the chat before how everyone immediately says, and if you Google what is the oldest profession in history, it comes up with prostitution. Yeah, it comes up with it every time. That's number one. But if you think about reselling and its different forms over the years, if you go back to early, very, very early reselling, trade is a form of reselling. So somebody has something, they want something else, so they trade with other people. And that's what they did back years ago in prehistoric times, pre-records, before records even began. Doing a bit of reading. So I think a form of reselling could well be the oldest profession. But there's arguments, farming could well be, that could come first, then they've got something to trade. But yeah, I think there's arguments for all kinds of things. But I was looking on Wikipedia. I'm just going to have a quick read of it now. So when it talks about trade involves the transfer of goods and services from one person or entity to another, often in exchange for money. But there were times, and obviously currency didn't exist. And it goes back through prehistory and ancient history. So if you look at ancient history, trade is believed to have taken place throughout much of recorded human history. There is evidence of the exchange of obsidian and flint during the Stone Age. Trade in obsidian is believed to have taken place in New Guinea from 17,000 BCE. So that's pretty old. And I'm classing that kind of trade as a form of reselling. It's loosely linked. Oh, I can see a picture of what obsidian is. Oh, it's kind of like a volcanic glass. So that's one of the earliest recorded forms of trade. Then obviously it comes into more modern, slightly more modern times. Into the Middle Ages as we get closer, and yeah. So that's what I was looking at. I was thinking, surely that is older than prostitution. I'm going to ping back to the chat now. I just thought it was an interesting thing. Well, yes, I just seen that prostitution is technically reselling. Yeah, absolutely. You're selling a service, aren't you? So you're absolutely right there. Where do we get up to? Right on the edge of the border, very rural and still in location. Nice. Farming. Possibly. Silk Road Traders. What the hell are they? I need to look that up. Hang on. I need to see what that is. Silk Road. You're pulling one on me. Purveyors of fine goods and unique treasures. Ah. Yes, yeah, and just back to Talia there. Yes, it is absolutely yes. So vis-a-vis, reselling is definitely the oldest profession, because if prostitution is at number one, as it is in most things when you Google it, then that is reselling. So vis-a-vis, there you go. Trading in tea was a great business to be in. It still is. If you ask tea cakes, goats and pigs might have been the earliest commodities. Uncle Albert says, anyone see the movie Night Shift with Henry Winkler and Michael Keaton? They work at a morgue and start a side business as pimps. Great scene in it. Oh, I've never seen that, Uncle Albert. Night Shift. I might have to look that up. Yeah, slavery, but I don't think slavery is the oldest. Definitely not. I don't think slavery is the oldest form. If you're going back to the Stone Age, where they were trading obsidian and flint, that is a form of reselling. So that I would say is older than slavery. Quarryman was the oldest profession. Yeah, Fred and Barney. It's not the oldest, though. It's just older than prozzies. How did cavemen get their clothing? Hunting. Well, they probably started out without clothing, maybe. Maybe they just wandered around naked. Or they used big leaves or little leaves, depending on what you require. I'm going to write that down, by the way. What is it? Night watch. Where can I write that and not forget about it? Don't write it on your house contract. That's not a good idea. I'll write it here. Night watch. And I'll try and dig that out. Construction pyramids. The Egyptians invented the pulley system to build them. All right. Very funny, chop chop. Rural Squirrel's in a lunch hour live, just waking up in Colorado. Well, it's good morning live to you then. Hope you have a good day today in Colorado. Merchants. Night. Oh, night shift. Sorry, I put night watch down. How did I get night watch? Idiot. Night shift. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Lindsay and Alvin. That's what it comes up with when you Google that question. Why is that light like that now? It's been peeing it down all morning, and now it's like summer. Night shift, night watch. Oh, yeah, night watch. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. So there you go. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that question up just to talk about something today at lunchtime. So, there's an argument for all kinds of stuff, like what came first, the chicken or the egg? But it's got to be up there, hasn't it, with one of the oldest? And it made me think why people look down on like what we do so much. Like you go in a charity shop and they don't want you to buy things because you're a reseller. Well, this reselling lark, charity shops are resellers themselves. But this reselling lark, it's been around since the bloody Stone Age. It's there. There's evidence that trading was around in the Stone Age. And yet people still, thousands of years later, don't like you doing it. Yes, Peter. Yeah, maybe. You could say that. Whether you get away with it, I don't know. Let us know if you got away with it last time, Peter. AMPR, the old device stone chopping tool, is 1.8 million years old. If the one of its owners sold it on, then yes, reselling. They might have traded it. They might have made one and traded it for food with someone, and then I'm having it. Exactly. Yeah, totally recyclers. Yeah. Can't be a bad thing. It really can't. Snobbery has been around since the beginning of time. Yeah. People look down because they are wired differently. Happy to be a wage slave for the man and can't understand 3/4. Yeah, you let your friend know, Peter. Absolutely. Charity shops are reselling, yeah. That's what I said a minute ago. Charity shops are reselling themselves. Yeah, they look at us and don't. Well, not all of them. I'm generalizing. Most don't look down on us, but there's one or two who sometimes won't even sell to us, which is crazy. They're resellers. We're resellers. They get their goods mostly for free. Doesn't mean to say they're not resellers. They're reselling stuff that they've got. Definitely. Reselling just covers such a wide variety, doesn't it? Anyone who literally sells anything that they've purchased from somebody else or got from somebody else are resellers, aren't they? Asda, Tesco, all resellers. They buy stuff they buy stuff with the intention of selling it on for a profit. It's exactly the same. Yeah, that's good. Hi, Fletch One. We're all resellers, just different kinds. We get stuff in the bins for free and resell. Yeah. Or give it away. Actually, I'm going to open this. In good condition, aren't they? Are these on one of your videos, guys? Did you catch these on video? On video, did you get it? Behind the... Hang on, what's this? Behind the scenes with the stars of the film. Oh, it's chilly today. I've got my little heater on. And T-Cake says they will never achieve anything worthwhile stuck in the system. They can achieve something. They can achieve. I don't necessarily agree with that, T-Cake. That's a pretty broad statement. People can still achieve. I achieved a lot whilst I was working for somebody else. And achieved a lot personally. So I understand where you're coming from. VHS, Be Kind, Rewind. Yes, exactly. And that film's pretty good as well, isn't it? Is it Jack Black? Be Kind, Rewind. I think it's Jack Black. That's not bad, actually. Where they recreate scenes from different films on their camcorders. That was it, wasn't it? Be Kind, Rewind. Yeah. Not sure if they are in one of the videos, Chris. Don't think they're in any of our videos, but we're like, you don't have to check. Don't waste your time. I watch all your videos anyway, so if they pop up, that's cool. Oh, by the way, Alvin, you've got something winging its way to you after you won. What did you win? The weight competition for Harry Potter. Yeah, you've got another thing for your little shrine in the house coming to you. Keep your expectations extremely low. Let me just shut that down now. I don't need that Wikipedia thing anymore. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. One person's idea of what is worthwhile is completely different to somebody else's, isn't it? Thank you, Master Chris. Where's this Master Chris come from anyway? Where has that come from? Armsy, good afternoon to you. Derek, we will be having a beer together tomorrow. Are you going to the Chester meetup, Peter? I assume. No, he's not. He's definitely not. What are we talking about today? What about the other true oldest profession? Well, you've missed it now, Fletch one. You always come in late. We were talking about how reselling could, in theory, be one of the oldest true professions, because it actually dates back to the Stone Ages, where there is recorded evidence of trade going on between obsidian and flint. So I'm classing that as trading, reselling. Could be one of the oldest professions. But what came first, the chicken or the egg? We'll never know for sure. Remember then that there was an actual machine that did nothing but rewind VHS tapes. He won't give me any more of his personal collection. When we started out, we looked at you as a master of eBay and YouTube, so it stuck. Oh, Christ. Yeah, you soon realised. You soon woke up. Yeah. Monkey Thrift is having a beer. Make sure he pays for it, mate. He's a tight get. Make sure he pays. Let him get the first round in and then, like, just kind of forget to get another round in. Yep, not far short of it. Tap Peddler, nice one. Bit too far and busy to go to that meetup, but we'll be at one at some point again. Have you finished your barn thing yet, Derek? Been watching your videos. I'm just waiting for the end result one. Can you do like a time lapse and get us to the end, like in one video? The VHS rewinders are a bolo. Last one I sold was 200 quid. Nice. I ain't never seen one. I know what they look like. I ain't never seen one out in the wild. Monkey Thrift Dram, 5'4", and it's like a bad scene from Twins. Yeah. Oh. Finished. Maybe this time next year for the end result video. So much prep work, isn't there? I didn't realize you'd have so much prepping to do just to get working on it. Like putting pipes under the ground and stuff like that. So much prepping. I wouldn't be able to do it, Derek, because I ain't got a clue about building, or I wouldn't even know how to mix bloody cement, let alone refurbish your barn, put new tiles on the roof and bricks and stuff like that. I love it. My last little bit from this live. I love root beer. It just reminds me of being on holiday in America. I love it. I just don't understand why you can't get it here, like all year round. I mean, you can get it, don't get me wrong. There's loads of places that sell the imported stuff, like the I can't remember the brand, the main brand that does root beer. I can't remember it. But you can buy that in like a lot of shops. You can even get them down here in Devon, like in some of the news agents they have them. But they're like £2 a can. I ain't paying that because those like half bottles from Aldi are 40p. 40p for that. And the bonus is they are sugar free, pretty much sugar free. There's like 0.1 gram of sugar or something in it. So, yeah. Lots of prep, and also will be other bits to do once I'm into. Yeah, you'll probably find other things as you go along, won't you? I guess I uncover other things that need doing. McDonald's used to do it. Really? I ain't never seen it in McDonald's. We went out and got more root beer for the weekend. Socko and root beer. What's Socko? We did buy grape as well because Annabelle likes the grape. Annabelle don't like root beer, but she likes the grape soda, and that's really nice as well. Oh, okay, Uncle Albert, yeah. We'll have to pick up some next time I'm in. Not sure if I've. Oh, you've never really, Derek. Oh, you have lived a sheltered life. AMPR likes it. Asda used to do cans of root beer. No, I don't think they do, Lana. I've looked everywhere over the last few months because I was going to buy some. You can buy root beer on Amazon and eBay, but it's the imported stuff, so it's a bit expensive. It's about 20 quid for about 12 cans or something, and I don't really want to pay that much for a can. So I'm just glad it come out again. Brush your teeth and then drink some Coke. That's what root beer tastes like. Similar, I suppose. It's hard to explain what the actual flavour is. I would probably say it's not dissimilar to dandelion and burdock. So I'd probably say dandelion and burdock and Dr. Pepper. And mix in a bit of toothpaste. And you've probably got it. Like George's Marvellous Medicine. Someone I follow on YouTube made Turkish Delight, and ever since I've craved it. You can only buy the boxes at Christmas. I don't like it with the chocolate. Hey, no, you can buy those boxes all year round, flipping out. Pound shops. The Poundland, I think, does it as well. Most of the pound shops, things like Pound Stretcher, Wilco's, all those kind of shops sell it. You can buy those hexagonal boxes of Turkish Delight. I've had it many a time. Grape soda, similar. Yeah. Bundaberg, they sell that in Home Bargains. I've never seen it in Home Bargains, Shabba. I've never seen any root beer in the Home Bargains round here. I'm always looking. I've never seen it, and I've never seen it in Asda or Tesco's either. Thought about reselling. I don't know. It's not really Dr. Pepper, but it's a mixture of dandelion and burdock, Dr. Pepper, and some other stuff. It's not aniseed. I wouldn't describe it as aniseed. Medicinal. It's got a medicinal sort of undertone. There are lots of different root beer. The best is probably Sprecher. I think that's a German company. Sounds disgusting. It's not aniseed, Derek. It's not aniseed. I do not like aniseed. I don't like it. Yep. Get some, Paul. Paul and Marie, get some. And try it on a video. Do a taste test right on your next video. See what you think. Talia likes dandelion and burnout. It's vile, says. It's absolutely vile. Even the smell, not smell. It's got a medicinal type smell. I must admit, though, right, when I first tried it, because the first time I went to America, when was it? 2012 was the first time I ever went to America. Or was it 2011? 2011, I think, with my mate. And I think I might have tried it then for the first time. And I didn't really like it, and I never really went back to it. But then probably 5 or 6 years ago, I did it again because I think it was in CC's pizza place where you get all-you-can-eat pizza for $6. And you get unlimited drinks for like $2. And they had root beer on then, I think. And I think that's... You see, it's ingrained in my mind when I first really got into it. And I think it was CC's. Sounds worse than cheese and Christmas cake. I like Gray's herbal tablets. Never tried those. Aniseed makes me... It's definitely not aniseed. It's not. Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla sweets. I don't think I've ever tried those. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent here, aren't we? If anybody ever sees root beer that's not an import, right, in any of the supermarkets, will you send me a picture of it? Because I ain't never seen nothing. I've never bought any. I know I'm staying off subject here, but send me a picture on Instagram, because never ever have I ever seen any other than Aldi. I'm not paying £2 for a can either. I'm not tight. I mean, I can be a little bit tight, but I refuse to pay £2 for a can. When are you doing more taste tests? Paul and Marie should do coffee shop reviews. What's your next whatnot going to be based on? I've not decided, Big Steve, but I'm trying to think of what I've got most of, like, in stock. And I might do Marvel and DC. Either Marvel and DC or superheroes or something like that. And that gives me a bit of a wide range of stuff that I can call on. So I might try that next time. I'll have to get some of these sweets, sarsaparilla sweets. Root beer is like a sarsaparilla, some put extras on, like vanilla, licorice root, nutmeg. I wonder if it says on the bottle. I'm going to have a look on the bottle. What? I'm going to Home Bargains after work. Watch him not having. Yeah, if you see any, send me a picture. Maybe the oldest profession is estate agents, finding caves for people. Maybe, yes. Did they have to go through the mortgage hassle that I've had to go through to get their cave, though? Need to get some video games on whatnot. I'm gagging to see video games. I've got a load of video games. I mean, pretty low valued ones. I'd have to do bungles. I have to do like a bungle to even get anywhere near a £5 starting price. I don't think I've got enough for an entire show, though. Now you've got my attention. Send me a picture, Amzi. Send me a picture of that. I would be interested to see. 70p, that's not bad. I would pay 70p when Aldi's run out. Hi, Mark. Welcome. What's cooking? Nothing at the moment. I've had a salad today, so not cooked anything. Traditionally, root beer has sassafras extracts that were also used in medicine. Yeah, it's got a medicinal sort of smell to it. We used to have Scottish Coke floats, but instead of Coke, it's Iron Brew with vanilla ice cream on top in the summer. That sounds interesting. Iron Brew with a bit of vanilla ice cream. Might have to try that. I'm trying to visualize the flavor. Oldest profession is medicine, helping your caveman friends after a dinosaur attack. No mortgage, just hit estate agents over the head with a stone axe. Fletch one's hooked on the Far Cry gaming franchise. I don't think I've ever played Far Cry. I'm not a big gamer anyway. I've got PS5 and I play mostly FIFA. I do have some other games. Don't mind a bit of can't remember the name of it now. But yeah, I play a few games, but nothing major. Stuff like Call of Duty, I can't play. I'm absolutely useless at it. I'm old school. I'm used to playing with a D-pad and 2 buttons. Anything more than that, and I'm struggling. So you give me Call of Duty when there's 18,000 combinations of buttons just to fire a weapon, I'm done. It's like whenever I play Call of Duty, especially online, it's like I respawn and I'm dead. I respawn and I'm dead. Every time. Like, and the minute I respawn, someone shoots me. So what's the point? What's the point of it? I just can't get into it. Tizer and ice cream. Similar to Iron Brew and ice cream, I would imagine, but that sounds good. I wonder who the oldest active reseller on eBay is. That's a good question. Crikey, no, who knows? I bet there's someone in their 90s reselling on eBay. I bet you. I would put money on someone in their 90s. Sent you a screenshot of Tesco root beer on Messenger. Oh, okay. Okay, let's have a look at this. Same ones in Asda. Oh, the Bundaberg. Yeah, but look at the price of it. This is what I'm saying, Rachel. Look at the price of it. It's expensive, that, for a little tiny bottle. The Tropical Sun one's not bad, though. But I've never... Genuinely, you might be able to get it online, but I've never seen it in store. I will look out for that one, though. Next time we do an online shop, I'll try and get some of that and see what it's like. Also, I know I'm being fussy here, but it does really need to be sugar-free because I don't drink drinks that are loaded with sugar. I just don't. And at least the Aldi one is pretty much sugar-free. I don't drink full-fat sugar anything. So there's another requirement. Add that to your list. Oh, Grand Theft Auto, yes. Yeah, I do like I love that. I can't wait until we get a new one out. A new PS5 version. That'll be good. I can't wait for that. Britain's oldest eBay seller was celebrating yesterday after racking up 100,000 sales at the age of 79. Really? I thought there'd be somebody older than that, but that's still a good age, isn't it, to be cracking on with? That'll be most of us in the chat will be that. When they move the goalposts and retirement becomes like 80, 85 by the time we get old, we'll all be doing this. Jeffrey Rosenblum, a former RAF pilot, turns over almost 100,000 a year selling mobile phone accessories. Wow, that is impressive. I'm going for it. I'll never retire. There probably is. I reckon there's older than 79. Fletch one, I'm 64. I don't think I'll be throwing the eBay towel in for a while. Yeah, I don't drink any of the full fat ones. I can't drink them. I'd rather have water. Hi, Jack of all trades. You're in at the end. We're going to call it a day in a second because I do have to get some listing done this afternoon. Just what I found on Google. But I bet there's some people like with private accounts or something. Fees will be 85% by then, probably. All right. I think we'll call it a day, guys. Thank you all for joining us. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope all your sales keep rolling in. And thank you to Lindsay and Alvin for their lovely gift. Appreciate it. Linlin Jefferies. Ta-ta. Oh, new MSM video, guys. New MSM video. Also, Lindsay and Alvin have got one out today as well. You can go and watch them. And 2 o'clock is about to start. Amanda, Anything Vintage. Everybody Everybody scoot over to Amanda on Anything Vintage right now, and maybe I'll see you over there. See you on the other channel. Thanks very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you want to catch up on another one of my videos, you can try one like this or one like this. They're both good ones. Give it a go, or you can subscribe by pressing this button here. There you go. See you later.